Hey Dreamers, this is Jade and I'm back for my creative journal flip for the month of August. So let's jump right into it. We stopped here in July, so here is my August intro page. I was feeling drawing a sunset, so that's what I did, and I just put a sticker over here that kind of matched in with the background colors, considering trying to make this into a sticker, but I'm not quite sure of the process yet, so maybe if I figure it out I'll be able to do that. Anyway, my days are flipped. August 2nd, I had either the last couple days I had been inundated with imagery of mandalas and actually seeing the word mandala. I never paid attention to it before, didn't know what they were. So I was like, look it up, Jade. And basically, it is a symbol in a dream representing the dreamer's search for completeness and self-unity, and that was completely and totally appropriate since I am kind of on this self-love, self-discovery, self-growth type of journey. So, yeah, I thought that was cool. August 3rd, I went out shopping. I had previously found a trunk and I wanted the bigger one, and I actually found the small and big one in gray, so it was perfect. And basically these are trunks that you can lock, that I can store my journals in, and if you're interested in seeing or knowing what they look like or whatever, I will link the video that I did for them above. Got me some food from Outback. I was craving the Queensland chicken and shrimp, and I think I had stopped by Barnes and Noble that day as well. Barnes Noble. August 6th, I finally went to see the live action version of The Lion King. Overall, loved it. Of course, I love me some James Earl Jones. He's an icon. Alfre Woodard, same thing. Love them. I thought pretty much everybody did a really good job. I actually really enjoyed Seth Rogen as Pumbaa. What I didn't enjoy was My Bad Beehive, but I love Beyonce singing. I think she is a fantastic singer and performer and entertainer. I love the song with her and Simba at the end, but her acting slash speaking voice, I did not enjoy her as Nala like at all. Like every time she spoke, it was like nails on a chalkboard. I was literally in the theater cringing every time she opened her mouth, or Nala opened her mouth, whatever. It just hated it. But other than that, overall I enjoyed it. I still think the original is better, but for the most part it was pretty good. The next day, August 7th, this manifestation came through, and it was so big and so cool. I manifested a celebrity for my sister. I did a completely separate video about it. It's a quick video. It's about 5 minutes or so. So if you're interested in seeing that, I will link it above. So I won't go into the story here, but I did manifest Kendrick Sampson. I've seen him in Supernatural and How to Get Away with Murder, but most recently he has been playing Nathan on the show Insecure. So yeah, and so that's Kendrick, and that's my little sister, and I manifested them meeting, and that was so cool. Anyway, so August 9th, being an adult this day and getting adult shit done, having to make my eye appointment, things and stuff like that or whatever. And also, okay, this sticker was so appropriate, Imaginary Friends Club, because Pauly D from the Jersey Shore is like my friend in my head. If you guys have not been watching Jersey Shore Vacation and you were a fan of the original Jersey Shore show, check it out. It is hilarious. Of course, everybody's grown up now and they're doing more adult things or whatever, but they're still just as crazy and kooky and hilarious as they were when they were younger. So check them out. And Pauly D trips me out because he has these stickers of this Pauly D head, and he sticks them everywhere. I mean, they're on carpet. He sticks them on people's butts. He puts them on lollipop everywhere. So I had to find the Pauly D head and make a sticker for my journal or whatever. And so that's pretty much what was going on that day. August 10th, another manifestation came through, and I like little ones and big ones, and they're, if you think about it, they're all pretty much the same or whatever, but I like to play around with this and see what I can create or what I can bring into my reality, I guess. I don't know how to word it. Anyway, I had been thinking heavily about my dad, and my dad loved, and I do as well. That's the one thing I can say about me and my dad. We had very, very similar tastes in like movies and television and stuff like that. Just I wish he was alive because he would have loved Game of Thrones. Um, but anyway, he loved The Bronx Tale, and I had been thinking about him, and I was like, I want to see that movie, A Bronx Tale. Mind you, I have the DVD on my shelf, but I just wanted to see if it would pop up or whatever. And a day or two later, turn on the TV, and boom, there you go, A Bronx Tale was playing. And my favorite part is when Colodral or sees I think her name's Keisha, the girl he's attracted to. He sees her from the window at school, and the song "I Only Have Eyes for You" starts playing. Oh, I love it. It's so classic. So I just kind of drew some eyes and wrote out the lyric there, and that was pretty much me just kind of testing and still testing on the next or August 12th. Still testing. First of all, this was the page I wanted to try out the background inspired by Kiki Creates. I will link that video as well if you're interested. Just doing some meditation here. And again, I'm wanting to play around with manifestation. I wanted to hear Little Red Corvette. Now, I like Prince. I love Prince, but I don't readily listen to Prince. I don't listen to the radio when I'm in my car. I'm usually just playing my playlist, which 9 times out of 10 it consists of Ed Sheeran. There's no Prince in my playlist at the moment. Nobody in my family really plays Prince like that, so there was no way that I could hear it probably from my family or anybody close to me like that. So whatever. Just wanted to hear Little Red Corvette. Kind of heard it in my head first. Whatever, put it out there, and about a day or two later, I was scrolling my Facebook feed, and one of my friends had posted the video to Little Red Corvette. So, boom, there you go. It's like your imagination, your thoughts, they're creating your reality. If you just pay attention, you will realize it. Good and bad, you are creating your world, okay? August 14th, this day was a little funny and cool. Okay, I had been up binging like late night, like binging Sons of Anarchy. I'm always like in the middle of a binge of Sons of Anarchy. And for some reason, about 5 o'clock, I got the most ridiculous urge to watch the movie Norbit. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie, but it is silly and crazy, but it is hilarious, okay? And so I just found these 2 images and made them into stickers and stuck them on there and wrote about that because that movie just cracks me up. And later on that day, got some great news. One of my cousins came by and let us know that he and his fiance are pregnant. And they are having a little bundle of joy soon. And so I thought that was cool. I'm happy for them. I can't wait to meet my little cousin when he or she arrives. So the very next, actually my days are again switched. So this was August 14th and this is the day before. I finally went to get I went to the eye doctor's. Told you I had made that appointment. It was fairly quick. Got me a new prescription. It'd been years since I've been to the eye doctor, so I definitely need an updated prescription with glasses and contacts. So that's what I did. Now, I just ended up staying because my appointment was kind of early. It was like 10-ish, something like that. I just ended up staying up all night. I didn't really get any sleep, maybe like an hour or so. And so after my appointment, I stopped by the Hobby Lobby, and they didn't really have anything that I wanted to get because they've been doing their clearance. And so then I stopped by the Target to get Avengers Endgame because it finally dropped on DVD. I found a quarter. Boom. But then, guys, I had this crazy dream because, like I said, I had stayed up all night. So by the time I got back home, I was beat. So I finally went to bed to take a nap. And that day, my nephew was supposed to be coming because his mom needed me to drop him off at camp the next morning. So yeah, anyway, I'm asleep and I'm having this dream that my nephew had come in the house wearing a backpack and started up the stairs, but he left the door like standing wide open. So I'm like shouting down at him, yo, you need to go close the door. And he just ignores me. He keeps coming up the stairs with his backpack. And I'm like, yo, go close the door. excuse me, or whatever. And he just keeps coming, and he stops and he smiles at me, and it kind of makes me feel bad that I'm shouting at him to go and close the door or whatever. And he finally makes it up the stairs. He hugs my mom, and then somebody shakes me awake, and it's his mom. And they had arrived in the house, and he was downstairs laying down because he had a headache or whatever. But that just freaked me out, that I was dreaming of my nephew coming in the house, and then it was just, I don't know, that just freaked me out. So August 15th, the day after this day that we got the news about my cousin, first of all, I received my second chance sparrow in the mail. And I wasn't overly enthused about it, but I'm using it, so whatever. And then later I decided I wanted to go see my cousin, which is the mom of the cousin who's pregnant, or whose girlfriend is, or fiance is pregnant. Whatever, because it had been a while since I caught up with her. So I did go down and check her out, and she's excited that she's about to have her first grandchild and all of that kind of stuff. And so when I was leaving, another thing I had been thinking, I was like, I want to see a cat. I don't know why I was thinking that. So I want to see a black cat. And there happened to be a black cat at my cousin's house. It was crazy. And it's funny because this cat actually, they said, must be familiar with, they stick around because they named him Black Panther. So he must be around there, a lot, because they kind of live up in, it's like a secluded little area kind of in the woods by themselves or whatever. And so I just thought that was cool. So I printed out a sticker of a black cat. And yeah, she's excited. I mean, everybody's excited. Well, most everybody's excited. So that's what was going on that day, the 19th. Relieved because my mom finally bought a new car. Guys, my mom's car, oh my God. You couldn't get in the freaking doors. The lock, the thing that you punch to unlock stuff didn't unlock a damn thing. The trunk was broken. You couldn't get in the trunk. And worst of all, it's dead summer and her air conditioner doesn't work. So she's back and forth wherever she's going, sweltering. I'm like, you can't do that. It's too hot for that. Like, you got to do something. You got to do something. So she finally got herself a new car, and I am, as a child, relieved that she has something safe to drive and that she will not be roasting in the hot sun wherever she needs to go. August 21st, I had to go out and do some shopping and stuff. Picked up a pizza for dinner, and I wanted to go visit my great aunt. I hadn't seen her in a while, and I've been saying I was coming by, so I did that, and she was late, so I was visiting with my other aunt. They live like right beside each other, and so I went to see my other aunt first and was talking with her, and they are taking care of one of my other cousin's dogs now. Her name is Snow, and she's so cute. And I don't know what it is about dogs and kids love me. They just run right up to me when they see me or whatever. And Snow laid eyes on me and just ran towards me. And I'm not even like, me and Snow are not even familiar like that. I might see Snow like once a year or something like that. So cool. And then I got caught kind of in the storm, so I was just chilling at my aunt's house for a while, and her daughter came, so I got to catch up with my cousin as well. And see, this is Power came back on August 25th. This is a 6th and final season of this. I didn't actually get to watch it until the 26th, but I did want to kind of record it, and so I just did this, and I do have a journal with me on this. I will either link the thing or link the whole playlist, whatever. So yeah. Okay, now, as far as Power, I don't know how many of you are Power fans, but what are you thinking about the show so far? Like, please let me know. Personally, I am ready for Tommy and Ghost to get over their shit and get back together, because I feel like they don't work without each other. It's like yin and yang or peanut butter and jelly. Like, one don't go without the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get over whatever and let's do this. But they're going to need a common enemy. I think I know who that common enemy is, and I think most of you already do as well. I think he just needs to push Tommy a little further over the edge, and it's going to be over. So let's see. And this day, August 27th, I had just like a whole lot of magical signs and stuff going on this day for me when I was shopping. And it was just, I don't know, it was just like a flow day. It was like everything was just going right. So cool day. I love the decorations. It was something I had gotten in the mail from one of my friends, Alexis, from the paper studio. So, and then August 31st, my cousin had a Labor Day cookout. So we went to that and I got to play with little Sam. Again, he just ran right up to me. I hardly ever see him as well. And this is my little cousin's dog that she just got. He is so cute, and his name is Sam. And I told her she needed to get another one and name the dog Dean, and they could go and save the puppy world from the apocalypse. Okay, yeah, I know I watch a little too much Supernatural, but anyway, it was a cool day. The family had like a whole cornhole tournament. There was no drama today. It was perfect. So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. Yeah, that's it for August. If you have any comments or questions about anything, you can definitely leave those below. And yeah, if you're new here, subscribe, like, share with anybody you think might be interested in this video, and hit the bell icon to get the notifications of when I post. Usually Mondays and Fridays. Every now and again there'll be an extra video thrown in here or there, but that is pretty much it for this, guys. I will catch you in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye.